Yes, so what we're hoping is that the public sector employment ratio of currently stands at 6%, will be increased to 8% and 10% over this time period. And we're asking every county council to come forward and to support this campaign. The government last year in October, November published a policy document for the disability sector, and they said that the target level of employment was 6% between now and 2030. We said that's not good enough. And in fact, disability organisations actually told the government in a consultation process that that wasn't good enough. So we're asking at ground level, at the level of county councils, for them to take leadership on this role and to change government thinking, to change practices in county councils. And in reality, county councils are actually very good at employing people with disabilities. But we're saying that they need to send that message out and send it out strongly.
And I do believe, and I'm just quickly giving a skim over it right now, but the last time we did put a query to Clare County Council on the level of disability employment in within the local authority itself, I do believe they are above the national average, but that is something that I will have to clarify. Where County Clare is concerned, just 1/3 of Clare's disabled population above the age of 15 are working, which is 20% below the EU average. So I'm sure your group Cothrom would look at that, and that would be a major point of concern for you.
It's a huge concern, really. And of course, the more serious and severe the disability, as the National Disability Authority would describe it, the higher the unemployment rates. So, for instance, for people with an intellectual disability, it's way down in the 15, 16% employment rate. So, the current targets that the government set and the current census that they conduct is in many ways flawed, but it's what we have. We would like to see particular disabilities identified on a national level and specific targets set for them as well. So currently, as you state, the figures in Ireland are well below EU levels, and we need to work on that.
And there is Article 20 of the European Union's Public Procurement Directive, which I'm sure you'll be aware of, where public bodies can restrict some tendering processes to firms where 30% of the workforce is disadvantaged. So, for example, a major works, whether that could be building a road, painting a building, renovating a building, or anything like that, the tendering process can go away, in which only companies that have 30% of a disabled workforce can be considered for that job. Is that something, in your opinion, that is being used enough, that mechanism?
Well, I don't believe it's been used generally at all. But what we're also asking is that councils would set up internally committees to promote employment for people with disabilities, that it shouldn't just be once a year form filling exercise, but it should be a dynamic exercise by the council, by the HR, by the elected representatives, working together to increase the number of people that are employed that have disabilities. Now, I'm aware that councillors don't have a role in actually hiring people, but they do have a role in terms of the strategic vision for the council and for setting targets for the council. And we're calling on councillors in County Clare to do that.